Hello guys and welcome to the channel, it's the Eradicator, and in today's video we will talk about, well, first 3.17.1, it's finally available for the public. We've also have the Invictus launch week, and especially on robertspaceindustries.com we have a brand new ship. It's the Anvil Legionnaire, which was made available to the concierge yesterday, revealed in Inside Star Citizen today. So let's talk about the Anvil Legionnaire. What is the Anvil Legionnaire? To make it simple, it is an assault transport with two key features. The first one is an assault ramp, which is extending towards its target vessel in order to then be able to allow its crew members to board it. The second one is a hacking module, which is going to allow the co-pilot of the Legionnaire to remotely open the boarding hatch, or at least the target hatch, in order to allow its assault personnel to be able to board the target ship and eventually take control of that ship. Inside the Legionnaire, what do we have? We have two seats in the cockpit, one for the pilot, the other for the co-pilot, and in the back we have 8 jump seats, which are going to allow to transport 8 personnel to wherever location they want to go, preferably eventually ships that they are going to be boarding. These people are going to be protected by 3 size 1 shields and 2 size 2 remote turrets. Probably one of these turrets is going to be operated by the pilot and the other by the co-pilot. There were no details as of right now, but judging by the visuals, that's how it seems like it's going to be. Now, by the looks of the ship looks pretty impressive on the visuals, but do not misinterpret what you are seeing here. The Legionnaire is not a big ship. It's actually a bit smaller than the Cutlass. For example, it's only 32 meters long, but the Cutlass is 36. It is 10 meters high. The Cutlass is 40 meters high, and it is 23 meters wide, whereas the Cutlass is 26 meters wide. So don't imagine that you're going to go on solo operations with the Legionnaire. That is not going to be its role. It's going to be almost impossible. This is a very specialized ship, which is going to have its place in a fleet, preferably inside a mothership. I could totally see a Legionnaire inside a Liberator. However, I would totally also see it inside an Idris if it fits. And according to the latest rumors, it seems like the hangar of the Idris is going to be 11 meters tall and 25 meters broad, so it should be able to fit it barely, but I mean, if with enough finesse, you should be able to put a Legionnaire inside an Idris. Looks like it, at least. Now let's talk price. The Legionnaire is sold for $100 with fresh money and $120 if you're using store credits. There was also an Anvil pack that was put on sale for concierge members for $250, which includes a Hawk, an Arrow, and a Legionnaire. And I think it's not too bad because it gives you access to 3 ships that are going to have unlimited lifetime insurance that then you will be able to use as tokens if you want to have better ships in the future. Now, I have one thing to say though. I am not happy about the name Legionnaire. I really think that is some really lazy or weird naming again, especially because we already have a ship that's called the Legionnaire. It's the Aurora Legionnaire, and I think that it's going to create some confusion here because I've always called the Aurora Legionnaire the Legionnaire, and there's plenty of people as well who use Aurora Legionnaire to call it a Legionnaire, and now there's another one, so that's really weird, and especially since Anvil really likes names from ancient times and mythology. Why not having called it the Pilum or Pilum? I don't know how it's pronounced. I didn't check, but it was basically the javelin used by the Roman soldiers, and it's obviously its function was to penetrate bodies, just like this particular ship, the Legionnaire. The function is to penetrate other ships. So I think the Pilum or Pilum would have been a really good name, and I really don't understand why they chose Legionnaire here. So anyway, that's all we have to talk about this ship. I thought that it was in concept phase, but Jared said in Inside Star Citizen that we will be able to discover it during this week. So maybe it will be in a hologram form or straight to flyable. I'm not really sure here. Again, that was a little bit confusing. Anyway, we have a 3.17.1 patch note, And here, well, it's a pretty long list of bug fixes that we talked about on the channel, but some of the known issues are really weird. In my opinion, they should not have been in a full release like this one. Here's a look at some of them. For example, we still have issues at Horizon, but not just Horizon, other landing zones too. The AI markers are disappearing, which makes you very confused. You don't know where your hangar is, and that is pretty terrible. Next, a ship's targeting pip may be missing or disappear for some players, and then these players cannot be targeted when this happens, which basically ruins your combat experience. Medical beacon will not complete when player is brought back from incapacitation, which is basically canceling the whole medical gameplay because people don't work for free. Next, listen to that, guys. The 890 jump, the AI does not spawn appropriate numbers, which prevents you from completing that mission. There you go, again, something that's really fun in a game that's not available right now. Bunker turrets will shoot at the player with the lawful missions to be at the bunker, so be careful, hide from that turret. It's gonna shoot at you even if it's not supposed to be shooting you. So there we have it. Some really game-breaking bugs here that should not have been there. I think that they've decided to release the patch because, well, it's time, right? It's time for the Invictus launch fleet to start very soon. I expect some hot fixes to be happening during the week. I guess we should see, right? But it would definitely make sense in my opinion. We also had a little segment in Inside Star Citizen about the Invictus and especially the lore behind the Invictus. Always a pleasure to see the lore team invited in Inside Star Citizen, and we learned that this is an event that dates back from the 26th century, back from the first war against the Terravin, and eventually became a propaganda tool during the Messer era and has gone back to its roots, becoming a family event where young people are celebrated for their engagement for the Empire. But apparently it seems that some people are also calling it free publicity for ship manufacturers, and I really like that reference because, of course, it is a commercial event for Cloud Imperial Games, so I thought it was really hilarious to say that, right? Anyway, that's all for this video. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about the Legionnaire? What do you guys think of the name of the Legionnaire? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe in public setting. You got a chance to win a MISC expense with LTI. And also a big shout out to all my Patreons and channel members. You guys are really making all of that content possible. To thank you guys, we got exclusive content. You have access to my Discord channel where we have another giveaway there, another MISC expense as well. I will see you guys tomorrow for more content on the channel. Thank you so much, guys, again for watching. It's the Eradicator. I will see you guys later. A huge shout out to everyone who's been helping me out on Patreon and via the YouTube Joint Membership program. Creating content on YouTube involves continuous circles of ups and downs, and it is when we are the lower parts of the curve that your help really motivates me to keep on going. Your contribution really does make a difference, which is why in return I try to give back by offering backers access to my private Discord channel, automatic access to exclusive giveaways, or answering your questions during the show. You can help me out with as little as $1 a month, and any help is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching again. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later.